Good evening, dear students. Welcome to our channel Infinity Classes. In this video, we are going to learn the meaning and introduction and definitions of psychology for the point of your CTET exam and Karnataka TET exam and GPSTR appointment exam and HSTR appointment exam. So today we are going to learn the meaning, introduction of psychology, meaning and definitions of psychology, and 10 MCQs, important MCQs related to the what definitions of psychology. So let us see here. Already, as you know that the TET call form notification will be held already. So today the application date has been started. Those you are not submitted the application, so please fill the firstly application and try and be with our channel for your TET exam preparation. So first of all, we are going to learn in this video what are the concepts we are going to learn here. इस वीडियो में हम क्या क्या सीखने जा रहे हैं. फर्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट, फर्स्ट जो है हम यहाँ पर सीख रहे हैं concept meaning of psychology. First we are going to learn the meaning of psychology, then second important points related to the what psychology and psychologist. So we are going to learn the important points of the psychologist and definitions of the psychologist given by for the what psychology, definitions of psychology by different psychologists, and 10 important MCQs for CET exam and TET exam. So in this video we are going to learn the what meaning of psychology first, then important points related to the psychology and psychologist, then definitions of psychology given by the what different psychologists, and 10 important MCQs related to the what CTET exam and TET exam. So first of all, try to understand the meaning of psychology here. So look at here, the word psychology is derived from the what two Greek. The word psychology is derived from the two Greek words. Psyche. The first word is what here? Psyche. The first word is what? Psyche, which means soul, and logos. Second word is what? Logos means study. So etymologically means what? Word to word meaning. So the word psychology is derived from the what two Greek words. Psyche means soul and logos means study. So etymologically, psychology means the study of the soul, but it was not clearly defined here, what soul is, hence it was rejected. So earlier, what the etymological meaning of word, that is word to word, the psychology is derived from the two Greek words psyche and logos. Psyche means soul and logos means what? Study. So etymologically we can say that psychology means the study of soul, but it was not clearly defined. So many of the psychology has asked the question what the soul is. Clearly that the definition of soul, and the many of the people or psychologists cannot say that what is the soul is. So this definition was rejected. So they are not able to describe or explain what is the soul is at that time. So this definition was rejected here. Thus psychology is originally meant study of soul, but over time it has evolved to mean scientific study of mind and the behavior. For overall times here, the psychology is originally meant study of soul, but over the time it has evolved to mean scientific study of mind and behavior. Now this process of scientific study of what mind and behavior is what called as what psychology for over a time. After the rejection of what study of soul, so it is called as what scientific study of mind and behavior. Next important points related to the what the meanings of the psychology. Psyche means soul. See here, remember these things. Psyche means soul and logos means study. Psyche means soul, logos means what? Study. Earlier psychology is what? Study of soul. Then later it is become what? Study of mind. First, what is the meaning of psychology? Study of soul is what called as what? Psychology. Later, study of mind. Now, modern definition, the modern meaning is what her? Scientific study of behavior and mental process. Scientific study of behavior and mental process is called as what? Psychology. In education, इन द फील्ड ऑफ एजुकेशन में हम इसे क्या बोलते हैं, इन एजुकेशन साइकोलॉजी हेल्प्स द टीचर्स टू अंडरस्टैंड, साइकोलॉजी हेल्प्स द टीचर, साइकोलॉजी किसको हेल्प करती है, टीचर्स को हेल्प करती है टू अंडरस्टैंड, समझने के लिए, टू अंडरस्टैंड द स्टूडेंट बिहेवियर, किसको समझते हैं यहाँ पर, स्टूडेंट का बिहेवियर, स्टूडेंट का बर्ताव, स्टूडेंट का सुलूक, बिहेवियर, लर्निंग प्रोसेस, उनका सीखने का तरीका, अंदाज, सीखने का अंदाज, सीखने का तरीका, लर्निंग प्रोसेस, इमोशंस, उनके इमोशंस को जानने के लिए, एंड डेवलपमेंट, उनके में बच्चों में किस तरह से डेवलपमेंट हो रही है, स्टूडेंट में डेवलपमेंट को जानने के लिए, एंड टू गाइड देम इफेक्टिवली, और बच्चों को हमें गाइड करने के लिए टीचर्स को क्या है, साइकोलॉजी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। साइको इन एजुकेशन साइकोलॉजी हेल्प्स टू दी व्हाट, हेल्प्स द टीचर, टीचर्स को किस तरह से मदद, टू अंडरस्टैंड, बच्चों को समझने के लिए, टू अंडरस्टैंड द बिहेवियर ऑफ द स्टूडेंट एंड लर्निंग प्रोसेस ऑफ द स्टूडेंट एंड इमोशंस ऑफ द स्टूडेंट एंड द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट and to guide them in a proper way effectively. So for that reason psychology is very helpful for what, teacher. Next, definitions of psychology by different psychologists now we are going to learn here. So first of all, Wilhelm Wundt 1832 to 1920. So you can see the picture, Wilhelm Wundt, he is here. So he's defined the what psychology as, according to Wilhelm Wundt, the study of conscious experience. Conscious experience is called as what, psychology. This definition was given by what, our Wilhelm Wundt, one of the great psychologists. He has given the definition, study of conscious experience. So he is also called as what, father of experimental psychology. Wilhelm Wundt is also called as what, father of experimental psychology. He first established the first psychological lab in the year 1879 at the University of Leipzig in the Germany. He is the first person who set the laboratory. He established the first psychological lab in the year 1879, University of what, Leipzig in Germany. He used the introspection method. He used the what, introspection method for studying the inner thoughts and feelings of the person. He used the what, introspection method. He using the what, introspection to studying the what, inner thoughts and feelings of himself. That is introspection he used. Next definition. See here, William James. According to the William James, see here, psychology and the science of mental life, the science of mental life, both of its phenomena and their conditions. So mental life, the science of what, mental life, both of its phenomena and their conditions. The mental life and what is the phenomena of mental life and what is the condition of mental life, the study of this is called as what, psychology. He said, that is William James in the year 1840. That is the year is what, 1842 and 1910. He focused on the what, mental process. He has given the lot of importance to the what, mental process. He focuses on the what, mental process के ऊपर ज़्यादा इसने focus किया है, like thinking. Mental process is nothing but thinking, feeling, reasoning, consciousness. These things are comes under the what, mental process. Yes, he is also called as a father of functionalism. He is also called as what, father of functionalism. TET में or CTET में, who is the father of functionalism means what, William James is the what, father of functionalism. He focus on the functions of the mind, adaptation to the what, environment. Functions of mind means adaptation of environment. Function. He is totally focuses on the what, minds of the what, learner, we can say. He wrote the Principles of Psychology book in the year 1819. He has written the Principles of Psychology book in the year 1890. So this is all about the what, the definitions according to the what, William James and his contributions. Next, definitions of psychology by J.B. Watson. So J.B. Watson defined the psychology as J.B. Watson defined the psychology as the science of behavior, the study of science of behavior. The study of behavior scientifically is called as what? Psychology. This definition was given by what? J.B. Watson. According to the J.B. Watson, to him, psychology should study the observable. Psychology should study the observable means what? We have to observe or measurable behavior rather than the inner experience. We cannot calculate or observe or measure the inner experience, it should be study of what observable. The behavior must be what observable and measurable rather than the what inner experience like the thoughts, feelings or consciousness, because those cannot be directly measured. So these things, that is thoughts of the person, feelings of the person, consciousness of the person, are not cannot be directly measurable. So we should study the behavior by observing the, and we can observe the physical, should study the observable and measurable behavior rather than the what inner experience. बोल रहे हैं पर he wrote the principles of psychology in the year 1890. Father of behaviorism. He is also called as what father of behaviorism. He rejected the introspection method. He rejected the what introspection method, focus on the what only observable behavior. He focus because he's only focusing on the what observable behavior. He cannot go to the what inner behavior and inner feelings and thoughts of the person. Next, Woodworth. According to the Woodworth, he defined the psychology as the science of activities, the science of activities of the individual, the science of activities of the individual in relation to the what environment, in relation to the what environment. Thus whatever science of activity of the individual person in relation to the what environment, according to the environment, how he is doing the scientific activities is called as what psychology. Activities include the what overt, that is observable behavior, and covert means what internal, that is inner behavior we can say. So overt behavior, that is observable means speaking we can observe, walking we can observe, and writing we can observe. So these are the what observable behavior, that is called as what overt behavior we can say. And covert behavior means what, that is internal behavior, that is thinking, reasoning and feeling we can say. Next, according to the Woodward, next here says the first psychology lost. He said one of the most important sentence, that is statement. So that statement is very important for the point of your TET exam. Psychology first psychology lost its soul. First, earlierly we are calling out soul. Study of soul is what psychology. First, psychology lost its soul, then its mind. Then afterwards, it lost the mind also. Then it lost its consciousness. It still has the what, the behavior of a sort. It means psychology first lost is the soul, mind and consciousness. Now it retains to the what behavior. This statement was given by the what Woodworth has given this statement. So these are the what important points and definitions related to the what Woodworth. And the next, according to the Crow and Crow. See here, Crow and Crow, he is also a famous psychologist. He defined the psychology is the study of human behavior and human relationship. The study of what human behavior and human relationship with the what other people, how he is behaving, the person is behaving, how he is maintaining the relationship with others. He focused on the what social aspects of the psychology. He has totally focused on the what social aspects of the what psychology. According to the what B.F. Skinner, behaviorist, he is called as what behaviorist we can say. He defined the psychology as importance, stress, role of environment in shaping the behavior. Yes, he is also called as what father of operant conditioning. He is also called as the father of learning is behavior shaped by reinforcement and punishment. Learning is the behavior. Learning is nothing but it is a behavior shaped by the what reinforcement and punishment. He developed the Skinner box experiment, that is rats. He conduct the Skinner box experiment on rat and pigeons. He conducted the experiment on the what rats and pigeons. So first of all, so this is all about the what definitions of what psychology and their important points. So now we will learn the what MCQs, 10 important MCQs related to the what psychology. That is first one. Read the question here carefully. Psychology is mainly concerned with the what? Soul, behavior, consciousness and spirit. So see here, almost all answers are very similar here. That is soul is lost, then mind is lost, consciousness is also lost. So now it retains to the what behavior. So the correct option is what behavior here. Psychology is mainly concerned with the what behavior of a person. So the correct option is what B here, that is behavior. Next, psychology is considered as a science because psychology is considered as what? Science. Psychology को हम science करके consider करते हैं. What is the reason for that? It studies the imagination. No, it studies the religion, it studies the soul, it studies the facts using systematic method. Here facts and systematic method means what? It comes under the facts and systematic methods comes under the what? Science. So the correct option is what? Option B here. It studies the what? Facts using systematic method. So it is called as what? Scientific science. Psychology is considered as what? Science. So the next one, which of the following is not the nature of psychology? So among the four options here, not he is saying here, which of the following is not the nature of the psychology? Objective, no, it is also a nature. Super, that is scientific is also nature. Practical is also nature of the what? Psychology. So here superstitious is the what? Superstitious मतलब blind belief. यानी कि बिल्ली आड़ा गई तो नहीं जाते थे, that is blind belief. So blind belief is not there in the what? Psychology. It is the not the nature of what? Psychology. Yes, blind belief, that is superstitious. Psychology studies only abnormal behavior, both normal and abnormal behavior, only animals, only spiritual experience. So what is the option here? Psychology studies the what here? Both normal and as well as abnormal behavior. It studies the what? Both normal as well as abnormal behavior. So the correct option is what here? Option B. It studies both normal and abnormal behavior. So the correct option is what here? B here. So the next one, question number 5. Who is regarded as the father of experimental psychology? Who is called as what? Father of experimental psychology? Father of experimental psychology. Who has first invented the psychological lab in the Leipzig University? As already we discussed, William James or Wilhelm Wundt or J.B. Watson. So see here, the correct answer is, see the, go back here. So the correct answer is Wilhelm Wundt is the correct answer, because he is the first they established the psychological lab. So the what is the answer here? Wilhelm Wundt or William James? See once again, Wilhelm Wundt is the father of experimental psychology. So Wilhelm Wundt is the correct answer here for this question. Question number 6. Wilhelm Wundt. He first set the what? Psychological lab in the University of what? Leipzig in Germany. At University of Leipzig in Germany. Wilhelm Wundt is the called as what? Father of experimental psychology. Next, which one is the covert behavior studied in the psychology? Covert and overt. Just we discussed. What is the covert means what? Observable behavior. Covert means what? Observable behavior. Walking, speaking, thinking, writing. Think covert behavior means what? So what is the meaning of covert behavior? Internal behavior is called as what? Covert behavior. Covert behavior. Internal means what? That is thinking is the answer here. So walking, speaking and writing are what? That is inner behavior. That is covert behavior means what? Thinking. Yes. Next one. Covert behavior. Which one is the covert behavior studied in the psychology? Next one question. So the next question is, psychology is universal because what is the reason for universal? Why it is called as what? Universal means its principles apply to all humans. A third, it applies only students, it applies only Indians, it applies only doctors, not it applies to all the humans being in the world. So psychology is what? Universal. It applies to all the human beings. सब human being को apply करते. So it is, so it is universal, we can say. Next one question. Which method makes the psychology scientific? Observation method and experiment? guesswork, beliefs and astrology. Observation and experiment is the correct answer. Scientific means what? Observation and experiment comes. So the correct option is what? Observation and experiment we can say. So which of the following is not studied in the psychology? Emotions we will study, perception, behavior, astrological science. So the which not, see here, not means what? We will study in psychology. Emotions also we will study. Next, behavior we will also study. Perception means what? Understanding we also study. We are not studying astrological science. So the correct option is what? D here. So the correct option is what? D. We cannot study in the psychology, that is astrological science. So the next one, psychology is an applied science because it is only theoretical. It is used in education, health and industry. It is only philosophy. It is about imagination. So which option is correct here? It is used in education, health and industry. So it is applied in the what? Education also we are applying the psychology. Health ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, industry health में apply करते हैं, education में apply करते हैं, industry में apply करते हैं. So the correct option is what? Option B here. So this is all about the what? Meaning and definition and important 10 MCQs on the what? Psychology. So keep on watching my channel. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, and please fill the DET examination form as soon as possible and be with our channel. And thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.